Hi everybody, this is Love of Truth Tarot again, and I'm doing another collective reading, but this time I'm asking about the shadow. The shadow self is the darker aspects of ourselves that we do not tend to look at a lot or ever. It's the part of you that is continuously wanting to be heard and listened to. Okay, we have a card. So, from your shadow self, I didn't ask the question, but alright, maybe you are a person that does not finish what they start. This is not an easy reading to do because I don't want to tell everybody what their, worst attributes are. But basically, well, it doesn't always mean it's the worst thing. But it's things, like I said, that you hide away. Kind of like the skeletons in your closet. The dark stuff, The things that we don't want to see. Okay? But looking at them is a very good thing. All you have to do is embrace what negativity there is in front of you, and just know that you have, I keep dropping these cards, like on the last reading, I did that, so, okay, and for some reason, there's more cards than I thought, like usual. What was I saying? I don't know. Anyways. I think it was something about, like if there's something negative, you can always turn it into a positive. It's just a matter of knowing what it is and how to fix it. And, I can definitely suggest or pull cards, and then there can be suggestions on how to fix these or work on these things. Okay? We have acting out. I'm sorry, Page of Wands reverse. It could be acting out, lack of energy, discouragement, obstacles, someone who breaks your heart, an impetuous or insensitive person. Yeah, and usually they're immature. Very insensitive. So, not to say you are all of these things, but maybe you do say things sometimes that are hard to take by others, if that makes sense. Not to say that you are necessarily insensitive, but you might come across insensitive to others. Okay, we have the Lovers. This is choices, love, partnerships, relationships, shared values. I think that what this is saying is that you do value love, but maybe you don't want to admit it. Or there's something about love and not wanting to look at something within love. This says, my personal value system lead me to love. Okay. Sorry it's half cut off. And I know these are blurry in the background, but there's something, maybe there's fears around love. But there's really nothing to fear. And that's what's hidden from you, if that makes sense. You don't realize that there's nothing to fear about love. And you might love to love, but you just don't want to admit that. Or admit that it is good. or if it's something that you value and maybe you don't want to admit that that's something you value. Maybe you're a more logical person and more unemotional person, and maybe it's something uncomfortable for you to admit. Compromise, end of conflict, row, struggle, reaching agreement. So this is Five of Wands reverse. What you do not see about yourself is that how do I say this? That you actually are one to compromise, and you're the one that would like to end disputes, if that makes sense. Yeah, maybe this is another like positive thing about you, but you're not seeing the fact that you are this way. Maybe you don't admit this to yourself, that you actually are a compromising type of person, even within or after some sort of argument. Anything else about the shadow side? Can we see? Angels, guides, ancestors of the highest light, please give us a card. Okay. Seven of Cups. Lots of options, choices, multiple possibilities, opportunities. Yeah, I look at it as decisions. Okay, procrastination. Maybe sometimes there's just, wishful thinking. There's too much wishful thinking going on sometimes with you. You don't know how to make a decision. Sometimes you're indecisive, and that can lead to I'm getting that, like, something about inaction, because there's too much dreaming, there's too much wondering of how it could be, instead of taking action on something. Okay, we have the Two of Pentacles. So well, I guess I can read this. Balance, resourcefulness, ups and downs, adaptability, flexibility, juggling life, juggling money, transferring money, profit and loss, income and outgoings, financial decisions, financial stress, partnership. So, yeah, sometimes it feels like you're good with your money. Sometimes it feels like you're not good with your money. Yeah, profit and loss sticks out to me. Like, you try your hardest and that's good, like you have good intentions, but sometimes it's hard for you to balance everything, even in life. It doesn't have to just be money, but I think it is more specifically with money, or even your home life. Like, it's hard for you. It feels like you're juggling a lot, especially with the Seven of Cups. Okay, we have two more. I'll probably stop it after this, but we have the Page of Swords reversed, malice, I can't say it. Hypocrisy, suspicious, problems, someone who is unconcerned with the feelings of others. We had something similar to this, so maybe it's just saying to be more mindful of others, like your shadow self. Sorry guys, that's my cat at the door. Hold on one second. Okay, sorry guys. Okay. So you could also have, okay, in your shadow self, maybe of a little bit of a gossipy type of My cat is on my lap, by the way. You could maybe fall into gossip sometimes. Just be aware of it. I think that's what it's saying. Yeah, just be aware of maybe falling into gossip. My cat's tail. Sorry, guys. Yeah, like pay more attention to others' feelings and know that it's not I don't know why I said not, but know that it's something that you might have to pay more attention to that you're not maybe seeing, and that's okay. Maybe it's just a blind spot for you and you just don't see it or you just don't know. Yeah. Again, these are general readings, so if you don't resonate, that is totally understandable. And usually we say, with tarot readers, we say, take what resonates and leave the rest. So you can just do that. And because there's many people that are watching these, usually with general readings, and we can't tap into everybody's energies if it was like a personal reading, so that's why. But anyways, we have the Ace of Swords. So new ideas, new plans, intellectual ability, victory, success, mental clarity, clear thinking, breakthroughs, ability to concentrate, communication, realize the truth, vision, force, focus, intensity, stimulating people. I think okay, I'm getting two messages that you don't honor your intellectual ability. Maybe you downplay your intelligence. And you come up with new ideas a lot. You're concerned with the truth. You see the truth. And maybe you just don't want to admit that to yourself as well. Let's see. Ability to concentrate, communication. Yeah, I feel maybe denying that you have this ability. I'm hearing you can break through, like there's breakthroughs that you are able to make happen with your intelligence, with your intellectual abilities. And maybe you hide these things. I think it's something you hide because you don't want to use it for some reason. So if I'm right about that, let me know if you would like in the comments. Yeah, let's see. Anything else from the shadow self? You know what? I kind of want to pull from another deck. The deck that I have, one of the decks that I've made. Okay, we have. Yeah, I thought I was going to pull like just a little bit, but I'd like to pull more because this is very interesting. Oh, okay. What is part of the collective's shadow self? High vibrational. Now that's interesting. Again, maybe you're hiding these gifts and abilities. Maybe you didn't know that you are high vibrational. It's interesting. Yeah, maybe your gifts and abilities are just something that's like hidden and deep and dark. Like it's in the darkness of your, I don't know, mind, soul. Mistake. Sometimes maybe you feel like you make too many mistakes and that like makes you look like some negative person, but really you're not. Okay, God or higher power. This is interesting. There's like, I'm sorry about this light here, but there's really not much I can do here. And there's this shadow. Let me just take this out. Okay. Well. Alright, that's fine. Sorry, guys. Okay. With God or higher power. Maybe it's like something that you feel is so unknown to you, yet you do believe in a higher power. This is interesting. Yeah, like you know that that's the truth, that there is a higher power, but something about that is hidden. I can't tap into it right now. Maybe this will tie in with it. But free, you want to be free. This might not be in the forefront of your brain, but this is, or it might be. But what's part of your shadow is that it wants to be free. It wants to be seen. Okay. We have direction as well. So, and you're free. You're free to go whatever direction you please. And maybe that's another thing that you need to hear that is hidden from you, or you don't, it's like a blind spot. Like you don't realize you can go in a different direction. Stages. Another blind spot, it feels like, that obviously, consciously, we know things take time. There are stages to things sometimes. Things don't happen right away, but I'm just feeling like it's a blind spot for you because you are so ambitious. It's like you want to get things done, and sometimes you forget, I guess you could say, because that's part of the shadow self, is things that we forget. So again, it's a blind spot that you don't realize there are stages sometimes. So it requires patience and endurance, I would say, to make it to the end, you know, or through this journey, I should say, of life. We also have light. So this is so interesting because it's from your shadow self. So it's like saying, yeah, you don't accept the light in you. I know this is very deep. Not to say that it's all the time or like 100%, but I think it's, again, it's something that you're hiding. Yeah, or you're not realizing it's hidden to you. You know what I'm saying? We have underestimate. You underestimate yourself. Like you have so much more potential and like energy in you to do. See, you're precious. You're truly precious, but it's like you doubt yourself. You underestimate yourself. You don't think that you can do as good as you are. Clarity. It's like you have the clarity, but you don't think that you do. That's a very interesting part. You think you don't have clarity, but you do. Get ahead. So you already know, and you're the type of person that wants to get ahead. Yeah, and I think that's why it's like you just want to know what you actually do know. But I like the ambition from this update. Your shadow self is like another thing that's hidden from you, is that there's Like, for example, spiritually, it's like we update all the time. We upgrade, I should say. But it's like an updating. And you are growing and you are changing, and it's like something else that you're not seeing within yourself that's actually really beautiful, is that you do change a lot and you are growing and things are working out, and that's just what I'm getting. We also have life purpose. Yeah, it's like your life purpose is very important, but maybe you're just not seeing, you're not feeling that way sometimes, or you're not seeing that. We have take action. So another thing is, it's hard for you to take action on certain things, like we were saying with the indecision, with the Seven of Cups. Yeah, so it's interesting how Ace of Swords can be like a lack of clarity. And again, you already have the clarity and you already know. It's kind of like you intuitively know these ways that you should be going, like in the direction you should be going, and the choices you can make, but it's like you're hesitant and you don't want to make the wrong choice, so you don't make a choice sometimes at all. We have people, I think there's certain people in your life that are kind of hidden in your shadow self that have hurt you, and you just don't want to look at it. You don't want to pay attention to it because it hurts so much, and it's understandable. Repeat. I think this could also deal with the people that have done bad things to you. You don't want to repeat these things over and over and over, because it gives you such a bad taste in your mouth. You know, it's so negative. Yeah, and then fear. Yep, there are a lot of fears in your subconscious, or I'm sorry, not your subconscious, your shadow self. But they're pretty much in everybody's shadow self. Not pretty much, they are. That's where the fears like to stay a lot of the times. Yeah, challenges. There are a lot of challenges that you go through that you kind of sweep away and you put in the shadow, and but the challenges are what make you stronger. So yeah, we have a breakthrough, which I'll put that up. You are a very strong person and you break through these things. So your strength is what carries you through. So just so you know, it's okay to look at these things about yourself. With these challenges that you go through, it's good to see what you've been through. Like I said, it shows that you're strong for coming out of that. And even stronger. Okay, we have care as well. I might stop it there. We have, so there's a part of you that really wants to be cared for. Again, I think it goes back to the lovers. You really cherish love. Sometimes you don't even want to admit how much you actually do need love and value it in your life, and feel that's a big part of what your destiny is and what you want in life. You want to care for someone as much as they care for you, and Sometimes that care is hidden deep down inside of you, again, because of these people that have hurt you. Not to say the care isn't there. Obviously, it's there. It's, yeah, you feel inadequate. This is why the care sometimes stays hidden in the shadow and doesn't come out, is because you feel inadequate, or you did feel inadequate. Yep, we have sadness on top. You felt sadness from a person, see? Yeah, so that's coming out in your shadow. Wow, there's a lot coming out. Drained, heavy, opposition. Yep, you feel like there's a lot of opposition, meaning the people that call themselves your enemies, the ones that have abused you, they've created this heaviness for you in your life. They've left you drained. There's probably one particular person, because it doesn't say people, it says person. Actually, there was people in there as well. And then I saw thoughts and validations. So it is valid. You probably have thoughts about these situations and people, and you don't want them to, because they start to trap your mind. They start to keep you trapped in your mind, I should say. I know I said one more card. But I already said I was going to stop it, and then I didn't. But that's okay. Alright, can we get... And I just saw shadow. Okay, we have afraid. Sometimes you are afraid, and that's another thing. Maybe try to act like you're not afraid of things. It's understandable. And then pull away. So something you might not realize about it yourself is that you pull away from people. I'm hearing people that you love. The people that love you. You also pulled away from these negative situations, but I am hearing that you pull away from people too. And I guess shadow wanted to come out again. Okay, can we get some advice? Let's see, dreams. So the way to, again, shadow. The way to confront your shadow is to follow your dreams. And even if you have dreams while you sleep, to pay attention to those. Pay attention to your subconscious mind. Because it's not totally unconscious, but it's not in the forefront of your brain either. So some sort of, because your subconscious is at work, I believe, when you're dreaming. Maybe subliminals, if you look that up on YouTube. These can help you, like anything from like healing anything negative in your mind or your heart, you know. There are binaural beats that you can listen to as well to help these things. And loving self. So, anything that you love to do that yeah, that's going to nurture yourself, that's going to help you advance, or even just being good to yourself, like, how do I say this? Like, if you feel like you're doing too much, like, to be able to talk to yourself and say, okay, like, tap into your energy and see what you need, and kind of just, yeah, like take care of your needs, whatever they are at the moment. I'm pretty sure I don't need to explain that, because I was going to have like a whole explanation. I just don't want to make this too long. So I think that's all I have. We do have unexplainable. So sometimes this can be unexplainable. But again, if you keep looking inside of yourself, reflect as much as possible. Meditate if possible as well. And focus on loving the self and taking care of the self. Okay, guys, I'm going to end it there, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. And if you like, please hit the like button. And if you would like to subscribe, please do so as well. And thank you to all the new subscribers and people that have liked my videos. It really helps a lot, and I appreciate it. And if you'd like to comment, please do so as well. I will see you guys soon. Hope you're doing well. Bye-bye.